Let's get into On My Grind. And today, we're going to talk about digital strategy. So who do we have in studio?
In studio today, we have a digital strategist called Mollange, pale Twitter. And you know, Kwambox, so there's a social media. It's quite interesting. Each and every year, the number of people who are going online has been increasing.
Okay.
And according to Pew Research, Walsema, the number of adults has increased by 5% in the last 3 years. So that's shosho wako ako Facebook.
Oh, the number of adults who are joining
social media. Yes, thanks to price ina reduce.
Yeah.
Price ya access internet. So kama uko ushago, chances are very high that there are so many people who are using social media. And although we say it a lot, the way people shop and buy has changed along with the number of people who are joining social media. So marketing has always been about connecting with your audience in the right place and also at the right time. So today that means you need to meet them where they're already spending time.
Yeah.
And that's on the internet.
Okay.
And that's why in studio today we have a digital strategist, anaitwa Mollange. Karibu Mollange.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Us guys are great. Okay, you guys can relax now. She's in here.
So you want to ask, why is digital marketing important, especially for a business?
Yeah, I think digital marketing is very important for a business because it's very cost effective first, and you get to reach a big audience.
Yes.
What do you mean by cost effective?
As compared to traditional methods, it's way much more cost effective. Yeah, so you spend less to reach more.
So you're saying traditional, like companies that before, like say milk, maybe you have ABC milk.
Yeah.
Before I would advertise on TV, I would advertise in the newspaper, I would advertise on billboards. I'm better placed to advertise on social media.
Not quite better, but it's okay. There's audiences for newspaper, TV, billboards. People consume content everywhere, but it's, how will I say it?
Sema tu yote.
It's okay. Marketing is about spending money.
Yeah.
So you want to go for the cheaper option. So digital marketing these days
is cost effective.
Yes.
Okay.
And do you feel that brands should invest more in digital, since that's where so many guys are actually joining?
Yeah. You should definitely have a digital marketing plan as a business.
Okay.
Yes.
And what does coming up with a digital plan entail? Because I see a lot of people. Yesterday, earlier this week, we had a guest whose business is purely on digital, and a lot of people who were meeting, great inventions, great innovators. But when it comes to actually coming up with a plan on how you're going to disseminate this information online, it's just post. So, can you help us come up with a digital plan?
Yes, I can.
All right. We got Mollange in studio. Whatever questions you've got, she's going to help us come up with a digital plan. For example, what's the product? The product is MVP. It's a juice, and we want to get it into the market. Our target is, who drinks juice?
MVPs.
15 to 24 year olds.
Yeah.
What would that strategy look like? When we come back, we want to hear from you.
The #1 reggae radio station, on air, online, everywhere, worldwide.
26 minutes to 10 a.m. We've got Mollange in studio. She is a digital marketer. And she's helping you, especially as a young person, on my grind. You're there, you've set up the business, you've set up an idea, you start pushing, you have the product, but then you're looking to expand the market. Na unatumia social media. Lakini kuna vitu zenye unafanya wrong, na kuna vitu zingine zenye unafaa kulearn ndio ufanye right.
Ndio. So Mollange, let me ask you.
Yeah.
How do you check and stay on top of the latest updates in terms of innovations and new platforms in social media?
First of all, I spend so much time on social media. I'm largely on Twitter.
Okay.
I love Twitter because there's so many conversations going on there all the time. If you just want to know what's happening in the world, you go to the trends. Someone somewhere is always saying something about something.
Yes.
So I like to also be on Reddit, Imgur, but Twitter is very fast in terms of communication, and you get things Chap.
Would you advise someone, if you're marketing, like say now, us guys, we've got the MVP juice, we're targeting 15 to 24-year-olds.
Yeah.
Would you advise us to push it on Twitter
Yeah.
or Instagram or Facebook?
15 to 20-year-olds, I'd advise you to go to Instagram first.
Yeah.
Twitter is a bit full of people slightly above that age. Not saying that they are not 20-year-olds they are, but Facebook, Instagram first, and Twitter.
So wait, you're saying 15-year-olds on Facebook?
Yes.
I have some, I don't know what to call them. And every time I say Facebook, they're like, what's that? It's like, I should only be talking Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah.
So I can still find them on Facebook.
Yes. You
So
can.
if I'm targeting, so you're a business person, you're targeting someone between the ages of 15 to 24, you need to understand where your core audience, what platform they use.
Yeah.
All right. What other tips would you give? Say there's a young person who's trying to come up with a digital strategy on how to get their products out. What are 5 things that you would tell them step by step?
Yeah. First, I'd tell them to identify their consumers, who they want to target. Second, to identify the correct channel to be on or to be heavy on. Third, I'd advise them to be visible there.
Okay. How does someone get visible? Because there's a lot of traffic. There's, and the people are scrolling and scrolling. So how do I get visible?
You can media buy, use hashtags. There's a lot of ways you can be seen to people.
Yeah.
Fourth, I said three tips. Yeah. Fourth, you need to come up with a strategy that involves a lot of creative, especially for now, like, for example, Vibes Juice. You need to come up with a very creative strategy on how to capture this mind of a 20-year-old, 15-year-old, teenager. Yeah. Last point is be consistent in the platform that you've chosen to be seen.
Okay.
Put out content, create as much content as you can. Let it be engaging and let it be understandable to that person who you want to target.
Okay.
Speak like you're speaking to a 20-year-old. Be reasonable to them. Let them find it easy to engage you. So that's what I would tell a person.
This is so insightful. When you're starting out your online company, sometimes you're just thinking about, okay, I have the product, post it online. Where's the customers?
Yeah.
Bring the customers. And then you're sitting there a whole year umeuza tu kiatu moja. Sasa unajiuliza kwani what did I not do right? Before we of course let you go, for someone who's starting out an online business, but they're thinking that I'll need to spend a lot of money in terms of like media buy.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
I'd tell them.
Is it a necessary cost to sponsor the ads?
Not really. As you're starting out, you just need to figure out other cheaper ways first. Yeah. Before you start making money out of social media. You want social media to earn you money. You can media buy once in a while, not that much. But once you get a hold of your strategy, then you can start buying. But from jump, you really don't need to media buy that much. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mo, for coming to share with us your insights on digital marketing.
No, my selector. Now hear this. Rewind and come back, selector.
Vibes Radio, #1 for roots.
Well, my